The world doesn't know the little girl who sits in her room at night and contemplates the idea of taking her very own life, or cries because she hates the way she looks on the outside, or takes too many Advils and prays she doesn't wake up next time. The world doesn't know her, but Jesus does. Jesus sees the broken little girl who smiles through the pain. Jesus sees the little girl who screams at her own face. Jesus sees her when she thinks there's no other way, and he cries to her, "You were the one I came to save." The world doesn't care about her, but Jesus does. He weeps, "What are you doing, wasting your precious life, the life I died to save, that I paid the price? Was it not enough to show you your value, that the King of all kings couldn't imagine life without you?" The world doesn't see her, but Jesus does. Jesus doesn't just see her, he loves her with all of his heart, with every fiber of his being. He loved her enough to be torn apart. She was on his mind as he was on the cross, and he is the sole reason all hope is not lost. The world doesn't help her, but Jesus does. The world isn't there saying you are enough. The world is there saying just cover it up. But Jesus, the one who suffered in her name, tells her beloved daughter, you do not have to change. The world doesn't value her, but Jesus does. Jesus says, you are not just beautifully but wonderfully made. You are mine, and I don't care what they say. I can still love you with all of your scars, and it is because of my own that you are where you are. The world doesn't save her, but Jesus does. The world doesn't have holes in their hands or their feet. The world doesn't know what it's like to be beat. But Jesus, the maker of heaven and earth, gave everything up because he saw my worth. The world doesn't love me, but Jesus does. Jesus knows me, he cares for me, he sees me, he helps me, he values me, he saved me, and he loves me. So next time you think about your worthless life, please do me and Jesus both a favor, and please think twice, because why would God waste his time leading you together inside of your mother's womb for a worthless person living a worthless life? Why would God send his own son to die? Why would God raise him back from the dead? If he didn't love you, there'd be no thorns on his head. If he didn't love you, his body wouldn't have bled. If he didn't love you, he would have stayed in heaven instead. But he did, and he does, and he forever will. The King of all kings is fighting for you still, so it doesn't matter what your life once was. The world doesn't define you. Jesus does.